Hi fans, I'm Giant Flip and welcome to another edition of the London Library. On this huge edition we take you back to November 2007 and LDN Wrestling's biggest show to date, as Legends Showdown took place in Broxbourne at the Civic Hall and 500 fans jammed in to see the legendary Johnny Saint come out of retirement for his first match in over 9 years. His opponent was another of the all-time greats of British wrestling. It's Johnny Kidd.
Unforgettable night for any fan of British wrestling. We hope you have enjoyed it as much as we've enjoyed it here in the building. And there is still one more match of to come, tonight's main event. Making his way to the ring right now, the legendary Johnny Saint. When you talk about wrestling legends, about household names, about stars of the sport, really one man's name always comes to mind, and that has to be Johnny Saint. Saint here tonight, as our ring announcer mentions, making his first wrestling appearance for over 10 years. He retired in 1996. His last match was in the Sumo Palace in Tokyo, Japan.
We've got a presentation to make to Johnny Saint. He's a wrestling journalist from Tokyo, Japan. It's Shui. Please welcome him as he comes into the ring.
Well, there you go, fans. As I was just saying, Johnny Saint's last professional match took place in the Sumo Palace in Tokyo, Japan, and tonight he is being honoured here by the Japanese press. And that is very fitting and indeed very touching indeed. And I am sure Johnny Saint heartily appreciates that gesture. And now his opponent, well, fans, we were informed earlier this evening, unfortunately, Steve Gray has been having some serious back issues in recent weeks. He has done all he can to get back into ring shape, but unfortunately he is not fit enough to compete here tonight. However, his personal friend and professional rival, Johnny Kidd, has very, very kindly indeed stepped up to the plate here tonight to take his place. And in return for that, Steve Gray is, I believe, going to act as his corner man for what should be a very special contest indeed.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very, very special catchweight contest over a 30-minute time limit with 6 5-minute rounds, 2 falls, 2 submissions, or a knockout to decide the winner. Introducing on my left, you know he should have been in this contest. Unfortunately, of course, he couldn't because of his back. Will you please welcome the former British welterweight champion, the former British, European and world lightweight champion, Steve Gray.
A great reception for Steve Gray, and this is very emotional for him because he would dearly love to be in the ring here tonight wrestling against Johnny Saint.
It's a great pleasure once again to introduce from Luton in Bedfordshire, one of the great technicians of his era. Please welcome Johnny Kidd.
Johnny Kidd lost earlier this evening to Brian Goldbelt Maxine.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent on my right, stepping back into a wrestling ring for the first time since he retired in Tokyo, Japan in 1996. He is truly the man of 1,000 holds. He was the former British, European and 10-time lightweight champion of the world. Now from Rhyl in North Wales, please welcome one of the great stars of British professional wrestling, Johnny Saint.
Johnny Saint, indeed a legend, making his first in-ring appearance here tonight since 1996. And a note of interest for you wrestling historians out there. He held the World Lightweight title from 1976 for 20 years, right up until his retirement in 1996, where he returned the belt undefeated. He retired in the late 90s, but he is making his in-ring return here tonight at Legends Showdown in front of a sold-out Broxbourne Civic Hall, a very prestigious venue for fans of British wrestling, and it is packed here tonight. 6 5-minute rounds, 2 pinfalls, 2 submissions or a knockout. The bell rings, round 1 is underway. And 2 true legends of the sport. We would have loved to have seen Steve Gray. Steve Gray would have loved to have been in this matchup here tonight, but it just wasn't meant to be. But his personal friend and professional rival, Johnny Kidd, very kindly agreed to step up to the plate, to stand in for Gray at the last possible moment. Kidd, let us not forget, has already wrestled here this evening. He was defeated by Brian Goldbelt Maxine. But this is a great opportunity for Johnny Kidd as well. Kidd has accomplished so many things. He has accomplished so much in his legendary career. But believe it or not, he has actually never defeated Johnny Saint. And I am sure he would dearly love to do so. And we are seeing 2 great exponents of the sport of British wrestling in action right here tonight. Johnny Saint, a man so legendary in the sport. He has influenced many top stars today, not just in the UK, but abroad as well. Many of the top American wrestlers grew up watching tapes of Johnny Saint on the World of Sport. They implement his original maneuvers into their arsenals today. Johnny Saint was a mainstream celebrity. He was a top star, a household name. And just look at that. Absolutely flawless execution. Silky smooth, if you will. And Johnny Kidd, good as he is, just might be outmatched in this one. But we will see, because Johnny Kidd has still been active over the last 10 years. And this is Johnny Saint's first match back in over a decade, and it looks like he has not missed a step. Snapmare takedown there from Kidd. Looking for the roll through, and he did not know where Johnny Saint went there. He didn't know where he'd gone. And again, Johnny Saint is just so quick. You've got to keep an eye on him at all times. That was what made him famous. Held the World Lightweight title for over 20 years, undefeated. 2-time European Lightweight Champion, 1-time British Lightweight Champion, 10-time World Lightweight Champion. Hugely underrated in the USA, but a household name in the United Kingdom. And Johnny Kidd appears to have him locked up. But the Johnny Saint headstand, very nice indeed. We've seen many people imitate that, but it was Johnny Saint who originated the move. Oh, very nice. Very nice there indeed. Some good displays of sportsmanship by these 2 stars. Kidd went for the fake handshake, and Johnny Saint was 1 step ahead of him. But you can see the smile on both men's faces. They are enjoying the pure competition of this. This is the sport of wrestling at its very best. Johnny Saint, the man of 1,000 holds. And we have already seen it a good 100 or so of them here tonight. But don't count Johnny Kidd out either. As I mentioned, he is the 2007 Golden Grappler. Well, there it is, the end of round one. A nice clean handshake. And Johnny Saint looks like he is having a great time here tonight. Saint really enjoying himself. He was famed for his flawless execution and original maneuvers. He invented holds and counter holds, the likes of which have never been seen since. And I'm sure we're going to see a few of them here tonight. Johnny Kidd looking for that abdominal stretch. Can't quite get it on. Now he does. Now he does. And how will Saint's body hold up? Saint says he doesn't want to submit just yet. He's trying to reach down to that ankle. Trying to force Kidd to break the hold. If anyone can get out of this maneuver, it's Johnny Saint. And he does, finally. Spinning around a few times and causing Johnny Kidd to lose his balance. Kidd now with the leg scissors. How's Saint going to get out of this one? Bending the ankle back, that's how. And he's already got Johnny Kidd tied up in knots. Saint will come at you from any angle he can. Nice turnabout there from Johnny Kidd, a good leapfrog. And a roll up, and Kidd saw that one coming. And Johnny Kidd scores the first fall. Kidd scores the first fall over Johnny Saint. And I don't think Johnny Kidd will mind me saying, up until that point, Johnny Saint was out-wrestling him.
The biggest show of the year is coming up this week, and it takes place December 2nd at Fairfield Halls in Croydon. You've got to be there, and you can be there by calling 0208 688 9291 for ticket information. There's no way you're going to want to miss John Ritchie versus Travis. It's champion versus champion as the 3-time British heavyweight champion takes on the 2-time and 15-month long-reigning Capital Wrestling champion, Travis, in the main event. The Tag Team Championship is on the line as well as Gideon and Jekyll. Team Hate take on Wolf Alexander and Tom Dawkins, and Hakan battles the EU extremist Richard Parliament. And a battle of the heavyweights will see JD Knight against Paul Milan. I can't wait. It's going to be a huge show at the Fairfield Halls in Croydon, Thursday, December the 2nd. 0208 688 9291 is the number to call.